Okay. So very good morning, Atul Sharma. How are you?
Good, ma'am. I'm good. Very good morning, ma'am. What are you?
I'm doing great. Thank you so much for asking. So we are meeting for the first time. So let's start with the introduction. Would you mind taking this call? Would you like to introduce yourself first?
Yes, ma'am. Why not? My name is Atul Sharma, and I have done my graduation, and I'm a teacher basically. So I have done my graduation, and I have done my bachelor's in education as well. And I have been it's been 3-4 years of teaching experience also in a particular school in Delhi, and I love playing also. And yeah, that's all about me.
How was your morning?
Yeah, that's from couple of days I'm not feeling that much okay actually, I'm planning something but I'm not able to fix it that, so maybe a bit not well, but yeah, I'm trying to had to start my day in a proper way. So yeah, I'm, what do you call that, I'm biding my time.
Okay. So do you know about me or should I also give my introduction to you?
Yeah, well, I would like you to introduce yourself. I mean,
Okay.
I have seen your videos but not having too much idea about you, so I love to.
Okay. So my name is Karishma. I am living in Gurgaon. I have completed my education from Delhi, which is my native place. I have done LLB and I'm an advocate by profession. Part time, I'm doing YouTube, and it has been 2 years. I have been uploading videos on YouTube related to English, like the conversational videos and solo videos sometimes. If you talk about my hobbies, I would love to scroll YouTube and learn or listen English podcasts just to improve my English. That's all about me.
Okay, that's great. uh, So how long are you doing the this YouTube channel? Like how long are you when
two
uploading
years
videos
plus.
like that?
2 years plus.
Okay. And what compelled you to start this? Like what was
Okay.
the
Okay, so when I started this channel, at that time I was not good in English. So my first thought was, okay, let me start a channel, and whatever English I know, I will speak on that channel. So that this is how I will improve, and people will also come to, correct me because people have this tendency. They whenever they see something wrong, they will surely poke you. So I thought of, okay, I'll take some advantage of this point and I'll start. So I started creating videos, and positively no one has poked me ever, or everyone appreciated me, even though I was making a lot of mistakes, grammar mistakes, vocabulary, and pronunciation, everything was wrong actually that time. But people started, like, they encouraged me to do or create more videos. So this is how my journey has begun, and now I feel that now I am able to speak, communicate really well with anyone. Yeah.
yeah, that's visible. That's evident, like the way you are speaking, the way you are. And one more thing, like we should also take the criticism in a positive way. If someone is there and poking like that, so we should also take that in a positive way, So it's all the actually it's all up to us that the way we are taking something. So yeah, we can take the criticism also, that work for us. So that's
Yeah.
great. I mean, just recently I got to know that there may be such kind of platform. So so recently I just got to know that there is such kind of platform where we can talk with the people. And where we can meet with the strangers and we can share our the way, because what happened, like when we are not in the kind of environment or the ambience where we will have the bunch of people where we can talk with someone in English. So yeah, I was also missing that opportunity, and I was just scrolling on the YouTube, like English conversation like that, and somehow I got a couple of the video like yours and some of others like people. So I
Mhm.
just scroll that how can I connect with you. So I just that, and somehow within a week we just got into like that kind of conversation now. So I'm very
Yeah.
glad for that.
Usually it doesn't happen. It took, even if I want to connect with someone, it took me like minimum 15 to 20 days to connect with a person because I'm so busy with my kids. I have two children. I think I forgot to mention this. So I have two young children. So it's very difficult for me to give prior time to somebody like, okay, I'm available at this time and just have a session. So I cannot do that. And for that reason, it's not possible to connect with someone just within a week. So I connected with you. That's really great. And one more thing I would like to know, are you a YouTuber?
No, currently I'm not running any channel, but yeah, the way things are happening, being inspired by you people. So I'm thinking to yet, like I'm yet to, I mean, start this.
Okay. Okay, so what
Yeah.
like you said that you are a teacher. So what do you teach?
I'm a TGT English teacher, TGT English, and simultaneously I'm also preparing for civil services. So I do have the
Okay.
command over social science and other subject as well. So, and I do love reading newspaper, and I love to talk with the people to know about them and all. So yeah, I have, because from the beginning I had been like a bit introvert kind of like, but now the way I started teaching and everything, so I am exploring myself. So yeah, so I love to know, like some, when we are, no, we are not taught ki, like this thing, like we should talk, we should feel comfortable to talk someone, so that was missing. Then when I realized myself, like, no, it should not be there, because I love playing, but I'm not good at that much in dancing or the singing like that. So whenever this kind of occasion is there where people are dancing or like that, or any kind of celebration is there, that time I have the kind of why I don't know how to dance or like that. But yeah, I just try to groove on the song or music like that.
Hmm, that's amazing. There is what I feel is that sometimes being an introvert, you may lose some opportunities which may come in front of you. Sometimes people, because of they're very shy, they are not able to approach someone, and for that reason they're not able to get that particular opportunity. So I think we should be a little more extrovert, not exactly an extrovert that you're very open up, you're just talking with everyone like very friendly like me. But sometimes like little bit of like you should have that thing, like okay, if you need something you should say it directly in front of the person, okay, look, I need this. But introvert people, they feel very shy even if they need something very urgently and
Yeah,
important. So
right.
yeah, they should.
It happens. It happens. It happens, suppose we want something and we have asked for something, like kind of, it may be the help or like any kind of thing. So we are not able to muster the kind of courage to like ask for
Say
that. Yeah, like I have felt that, and sometimes we feel alone, like, suppose you are in the college and you are sitting quiet or no one is there to talk. But yeah, there should be the balance of each and everything, if you should strike a balance also. Like sometimes what happen, we are too, open, or like just rather than just focusing how like, because introspection is also must. I mean, the way I'm working, where I have to improve on, such kind of things should also be there. So sometimes we miss that because we become too much pro, like become too much pro to talk, or like we are just lost in others gossip like that, so that should also not
yes,
be there. We should maintain a balance.
balance. Yeah, that's important. Maintaining a balance in everything is required. Everything should not be exceed like through the limit. Otherwise, it is not good for you. In any way, it is going to harm you. So we should always take balance in everything. Okay, so like how come your English is so good?
Actually, like from the when I was in the school life itself, so I had the one kind of like I have to go for civil services. So I had that charm. I mean, and I was I mean, from government school, and but like from 10th, like from 10th onwards, I had like my science and maths were in English, but other subjects were in Hindi. So, being from the government school, and we had the, like I have to go in the college or in the regular college, one of the top colleges in, like, I'm also from Delhi itself. So, like, Saint Stephen, like that. So, I had that kind of, passion. So, and from like, from my 11th, 12th only, I just started working on my conversations, and I started talking in school itself. Like, like suppose I have to give any speech or like that, so I used to be like early riser, like I have to go or like that. And there had been some occasion also when the people were saying he speaks in English only or like that. Sometimes I, as being introvert a bit, so I, there had been the moment, once there was a moment when I, just I started crying like that in the front of, assembly. So I
Okay.
got a huge support from my like colleagues and the teachers and all. And they said some of the thing, like, today maybe you are feeling this, but it will help in your college or in your further life. And
Mm,
truly, honestly, like, when I started teaching, I started talking with the people, talking like addressing to the student, like giving them a motivational speech or like other things. So that thing really helped me in my, and that is helping, actually that helping me in my life. So the way I started teaching, interacting with the student from all walk of life, like they are from different background, or like girls, boys, all kind of students are there. So that made me, and I had been reading newspaper also, like off and on. I'm not saying too regular I am, but yeah, I read newspaper. I just try to learn, grab new vocabularies, and I just try to bring into my, conversation or writing like that. So that's how I just a bit better, not too, but yeah.
That's great. Good to know that. I would like to tell you something. You have to adjust your camera because your only face is visible. So you should do like little. Yeah, now it's perfect. Yeah, now
Okay.
it's fine. Is that okay?
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah, it's perfect. So yeah, I was telling like I am kind of like totally opposite. Like you used to participate in these speeches and presentations and all, but I used to be, even I used to be very shy kind of girl in the college or in school. I studied from girls' school, government school also, and my English was too weak. I was not good at all. And I still remember in the graduation when I've changed the medium of my language, I got failed in 2 to 3 subjects. So again, I back to Hindi and I've completed my graduation in Hindi only. So it was my like LLB when I pursued. LLB is the first professional course which I have pursued in English language, and fortunately I have cleared it. So from that I got some confidence. Okay, I think I should explore myself. I should talk to different people. I was like very introvert when I was in college. I used to wear suit, salwar. I did not even talk with any male person. I used to feel like why I should, like, I was a kind of arrogant girl also that time. I didn't like to talk with any boy in the college. And this is how I was. But the moment I have entered in the corporate sectors, I started doing job. Then I realized it's very normal. Why am I like behaving like this? So like I feel that when we are kids, everyone, even in the schools, like if I talk about the 90s kids, they all are like same. They all used to like hesitate and shy, introvert. But the moment they get into job, when they explore themselves, they see the environment or the world, then they've realized, okay, it's just not the big thing talking with a male person or a boy, or you're just having a chit chat. It's not nothing wrong in it. So, but
Yeah.
now kids are absolutely different. Even if they are in the school or in the college, they are quite comfortable. They are very bold, blunt, and
Yeah.
yeah, they're very confident also at the same time.
Yeah. Like I do feel, like teaching to the ninth and student, the way they talk, the girls, it seems like they are, like they are pro to us. I mean, and
Yes,
that time we, like I feel sometime to how should I start the conversation with them, and they are quite, just they're talking. So yeah, like our time and their time is altogether different. I mean, and
yes,
like, and I can also recall the moment when I was in 7th 6th class. So just I used to get the barely marks, just out of 20. Like there used to be the class test, so out of 20 I used to get just 7 or
very
like 8 only. Just yeah, like just to get the passed into the like the test or particular examination. But yeah, from that time I just 11th 12th I just started, like learning new vocabulary. I used to write, and sometimes there was a like kind of habit, like wherever used to get a particular sheet or the paper, I used to just read it, and if there was some kind of word that I'm not familiar with, so I used to just like search the meaning and write its meaning, and the frame one sentence like that. So that also, I will say that earlier I was quite better than now, as I am like, being working somewhere, you don't get time to, work on yourself. I mean, you are
uh,
imparting your skill rather than working on your own skill. So there is a very, you need to just set aside a particular time for yourself also, because that only, and the learning is, I mean, like it's always, you should keep learning. I mean,
keep learning
so that,
every day.
yeah,
It's a
like
never ending
we should,
process.
yeah, continuous process. Yeah. So because I mean, teaching is such a profession where you need to evolve with the time. If you will not evolve, I mean, if you
Mhm.
will not work on your communications and your skills, the kind of methods there, I mean, otherwise, no one will be there. Like you will not be, like you cannot teach to these students. I mean, so,
Yes.
and even, like today, the way we were being taught, that is different. And now, you would have seen couple of video where rather than just teaching, if suppose 1 hour is teaching is there, so out of 1 hour, I mean 60 minutes, 20, 30 minutes are just talking like other thing, entertaining them. So it's become
Yes.
entertainment for them rather than information. It is just infotainment, information for entertainment. So because
Yes.
that we grab their attention that okay, just be here, I will entertain you as well and teach you. So that's
Hmm.
and and sometimes those who don't have that kind of skill, because I have suffered, that being a bit introvert and not good at that dance like that. So I have also suffered in such kind of skills. I mean, and I'm learning that how should I cope up with such kind of student, because today students are not ready to study. We have to hold them. So that's a very challenging job to hold them. Sometimes we as a teacher also we get frustrated. How, I mean, in the school, I mean, I'm also in the college, I mean school and in the institute also. So in
Okay.
school, actually, we don't bother, but still, the teacher who are very passionate to, inform to the student or like give them particular knowledge. So I just try my level best that each and every student should get what I'm trying to teach. So but it's all up to the student, and yeah, like and is in the institute as well. So sometimes it becomes very challenging. We just get what is fed up or like that frustrated. I start being like, so although we should not like beat them or hit them at all, but yeah, sometimes it become like out of control. So yeah, so I mean, so I'm
So
just trying to cope up with that, or I'm just finding the solution. What can be the solution that I can get better in that? Yeah.
I can agree with the point of yours that today's teaching methods has also evolved. Like by the time you have to change the pattern of teaching as well. Because I have seen like my kid, he's only like 6 years old, he's in first grade now. So like how he has learning English or other things, teachers are more emphasizing on practical methods instead of theoretical knowledge. Even if they are teaching just one matra, like a ki matra, e ki matra, they are preparing flashcards for the same. At our
Yeah.
time, there's nothing has happened like that. Teacher simply come and she will write everything on the board that this is that, and you have to learn it. Most of the time we were doing rectification. Now kids are
Yeah.
not doing that. They are more into learning things practically rather than just learning them. So I feel really great about that. It's a good thing. We should evolve, like, because the time has changed. So we should also change. We should have make something, like we should add some new things to our life to make ourselves worthy. And I feel it's great thing. But yes, like the teachers which are very like from 90s, they have to struggle a lot because they're not very much into the technology. New teachers, new generation, they are okay with it. But the teachers, like maybe they're 40 or 50 years old, they are maybe finding difficulty with the technology, mobile handling, applications and all. It's very complicated sometimes.
Yeah, it become very complicated. And yeah, like we need to actually like as and sometime I have seen there have been like in the college like school I'm so there are some couple of like as you mentioned like 40s 50s, like so there are a couple of teachers who are of that age. So like they don't, I mean they don't, or like suppose we have to prepare papers, so they rather than switching to like computers or the system, they just try to prepare the paper on their cell phone only. They are say I can do it here only, or like on the Microsoft Office or not. So they just no, I will not able to. If they have to take the print out of that also, no, I will not, just you do it or like that. So I
Yeah.
just try to convince them, okay, if the way, I mean, just start it gradually, will become acquaint of
Yes.
that. Yeah,
Yes.
so that's it happens because
And
it's
now the
very hard to start,
N-
you know,
now
start
even I am
anything.
feeling difficulties. Since the AI has come, I feel very difficulty. Like I feel that maybe like after 10 years or 20 years, I may not be able to understand the technology properly. Even if like being a YouTuber, you have to deal with the different technologies, applications and all. And I'm not really good into that. So sometimes I've received email from the other
Like,
email, people asking me that ma'am, you should change your thumbnail, you don't know how to make thumbnail, your thumbnails are not good and your videos are amazing, but you should work on it and I can help you with that, and my charges are this and that. So like now I'm feeling that I should work hard to understand the technology as well, otherwise I cannot grow in future. So that's important.
yeah, that's also, I mean, there's a kind of like sometimes I find it's like a what do you call that, rat race. What is rat race? Like just
Yes.
we are running after something, we don't know whether it's good or not. So it
Not.
also happens some, yeah.
Yes.
So we also need to understand, like we are not just running in the rat race like that. I
Oh,
mean, and yeah,
yes, tell me.
yeah. That's all. I mean, I wanted to tell, so I mean, we should be aware of what we are heading to. I mean, suppose, and I'm very confused, to be very honest. I mean, whether I should go for just English, or I should go for, I'm also preparing for civil services. So sometimes, I just get confused whether should I leave, or I'm right now I'm just 25. So I mean, and I'm bachelor basically at that. But yeah, I have to plan my, everything, how I have to, I mean, I have to just I'm having the idea like how I have to do in my future as well, and uh, you have your own dreams and, aspirations in your life. So
Yes.
as I have been willing for civil service from since beginning, from my school life itself. So I just want to go for that. But yeah, this language also charm me a lot, attract me a lot. But I think at the end I find that it's a language only. Why do we have that much compulsion to learn it? Because lot of things are there. Like, if when I read newspaper, so couple of words are there. Like, I read the Hindi newspaper, and it is considered the toughest newspaper in India, I'll say, like the Hindu Indian Express. So there are so many words, even a single article, editorial page, you can find a lot of word that you are not familiar with. Even you did not heard that, you did not hear that. I mean, so sometimes I feel, why should I learn? When I start, searching the meaning, so a lot of words are there, and how long you can remember all these words, that become quite challenging. So yeah,
Yes.
at the end we have to take it. It's a language only,
The
the more
language
we will
only, yes.
talk,
Not get a
yeah,
high. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, but yes, like to some extent, we should know the language. We should know how to communicate. In future, if we will get chance to visit another country, we should be able to communicate with them. It makes our life easier. That's all. Second, like our career opportunities, there are so many opportunities which are depend on the language only because you have to face the interview in English. For that reason, English is important. Otherwise, in your day-to-day life, you can talk to it, communicate in your mother tongue, and you should be comfortable. That's it. Language has only these 2 to 3 roles. You should not create literally a hype. I have seen on YouTube it's a hype like you should learn English, you should do this and that, otherwise you're not going to do anything, you are this and that, like so many things are there. So it's not true. And one more thing I would like to ask you, like this is your first conversation with me, or have you had any conversation with any other YouTuber like before this?
Yeah, yesterday I had a conversation with one of I forgot, uh, Janvi Verma, like that. I forgot her name actually.
Okay.
Like, she's from
So it's your
Rajasthan.
second conversation.
Yeah, it's my second conversation this way. Otherwise, I had been a couple of couple of, what do you call, Zoom meeting with my, colleagues in my school and all. So although, but in such a way, like being an exchange, talking over for the purpose of English conversation. It's my second like
Oh, amazing. It's really
conversation.
nice talking to you. I would, how to say this? Like, आगे future में I will try to connect with you again.
Yeah, well, nice to, yeah,
Yeah.
uh, and nice to talk to you as well. I mean, and I wish you that you keep growing, keep working hard, and keep achieving what you want in your life. Yeah, thank you so much. Uh,
Thank you so much for being here on my channel. I'm going to upload this video on my channel. Do you okay with that?
yeah, I'm okay. Thank you, ma'am.
That's great. Okay, then bye bye. Have a nice day.
Thank you. Same to you.